Year 10, hello, Mr. Valentine here. Guess where I am? I'm at school. It's true. I am filming for you today a lesson for light, shape and angles. So it is time for you to take the photos for your light, shape and angles. And I'm going to give you some hints and tips on that by taking 3 photos and showing you how I take them, and hopefully you can do a similar sort of thing in your back garden or wherever it is you're going to go. Now remember, you're going to take 6 photos in total. I would say 2 photos on light, 2 photos on shapes and 2 photos on angles. It's really important that you use different settings of the camera. It's really important that you follow the rules of photography as well. So you're assessed on how good the photos are in terms of rules of photography, and also whether you've used a range of different tools and settings. Okay, so let's take some photos and I'll show you how I would have taken them. Okay, so here we are, first photo. It's our food truck from Break. Recognise it? Do you remember it? Closed today, unfortunately. Okay, but I've spotted that there's quite a nice shape down here that I think could make a good photo. So also I could think about maybe that, but if I do that, I've got the wall in the background. It's a bit untidy, so I think I'm going to come and see if I can get like a nice straight on and frame it that way, like that. Now if you remember, if I go on to Pro, I should be able to change the white balance, and that will make it, you see how it makes a difference to the colour? So I'm going to come down there, I quite like that colour, I can hear Mrs. Browning in the background, and I'm going to take the photo like so. Okay, so photo number 2. Mr. Burgess, who is in school, has lent me his very cool cycling sunglasses, and I've spotted an opportunity here to get a photo snap. Now what I'm going to do is come right in on macro and focus just by clicking there. But if you notice, I have blurred the background, so it's really simplified it, but actually the shadow on this has given a really nice circular shape to it, and I've also got that nice reflection. So I think this sort of like ticks the shape and the light box on this one. I'm going to click like that. Photo done. Maybe I'll just take a different angle, just have a see which one comes out best. And you can take as many photos as you like, and then you're going to pick the best ones. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Burgess. Photo number 2, done. Okay, here I am at the floodlit. You will recognise it as it's empty today. But there's a couple of good shots here that I could take. And one, I'm looking at the shadow on the ground, but I'm being careful to try to make sure that I don't get those students in. I just want the shadow. And if you can see, I'm trying to line it up there on the rule of thirds line. Now you can see that I'm down the bottom here. There I am. Does that ruin the photo? I don't know, maybe I can just adjust it. Again, it's about taking different photos. I'm going to climb up a little bit, see if I can get a photo here. Oh, I don't know, it's not quite working, is it? Maybe I'll just take the photo and then I can edit it after and take it out. But before I go from here, I want to get a really nice shot. And this is all about sort of finding different ways to give a perspective. Now, does that not look cool? With the day, yeah, or the blue sky. I'll take a photo there like that, but I'm also going to adjust the ISO. So it's on auto at the moment. And watch what happens when I adjust the ISO. As I increase it, the sensitivity on the sensor increases, and I get a totally different colour. So actually, that looks really, really nice, that sort of turquoise. I'm going to take that shot there like that. Again, I might just take another one, and then I'll decide when I get back which one I prefer. You should do the same sort of thing. But I'm pretty pleased with that picture. So that's 3 photos I've taken, light, shape and angles. You're going to do the same. Remember, this is looking for abstract different types of objects, and trying to get your audience to see see shapes or your garden from a different perspective. So crouch down low, get up high, zoom in, make sure you simplify the background, adjust some of the different features, the ISO, the shutter speed, the aperture, where you're doing the focus, making sure there's a focus point. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of your photos. So do enjoy taking those snaps.